Welcome back, guys. Here we are in the brand new studio. We've got headsets, microphones. I'm very excited. We made it. Episode 9. Here we are.
We got it.
I'm excited to be here.
We've got our special guest today, Sasha. It's great to have you.
Thank you for inviting me. I feel like I'm on a true crime podcast, so here I am ready to talk real estate.
Awesome. So Braden's actually away today, so we've got our co-host and special guest Sasha today, so I'm really excited for that. And we got Nathan as well. So we'll crack in and we'll go straight into high return properties. Do you have any of those, Nathan?
High return properties. Currently, I've got one that's about to hit the market. It'll be 11/82 Wood Street in Darwin City. Asking price for that one will be $445,000. Rental appraisal on that one's $650. So I expect that to get quite a lot of interest, and hopefully that one goes pretty quick.
Yeah, nice. I've got one in Mitchell Street. Not sure if you guys have heard about this one yet. 10 of 108 Mitchell, asking $525 for that one. Rented at $750, which is quite good, and that one is fully furnished with a 7.4% return. So, Sasha, did you have any high return?
Yes, I've just launched a couple online last night. One at Litchfield Street, 24 Litchfield, and another one at 95 Harriet Place. Tenants are just vacating there, both fully furnished, so the returns on that are pretty high. Both got to get sold, interstate sellers there. So, just call and I'll give you all the information now, or it's online on them.
Nice.
Awesome. Give Sasha a ring if you're interested in any of those. All right, market tracker. Well, normally Braden would say this one. We'll all sort of give you a little bit of what's going on, but there's definitely demand. The buyers are here, and the stock isn't. So we're definitely starting to see sort of prices slowly edge up, and the local buyers are really starting to pitch into the market, which is great to see.
That's right. Yeah. So I had an auction at 239 McMillan's, and 6 interested bidders actively bidding on the day, and ended up going 55,000 over the reserve.
It's a great result.
It really was. We weren't expecting it, and no, it really was. Vendors were absolutely over the moon.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't forget about the local market. I've been working with quite a few first home buyers that are really struggling to get in there. They're cash, they're ready to go. I had 9 registered at just a great tidy little 3x2 small pool the other day in Milner. We sold well over what the valuation was, and all of those buyers local missed out 4 or 5 times, ready to go. So auction, don't be afraid of that, and it also lets our local guys get into something. They're missing out.
Yeah, no, 100%. Couldn't agree with you more. I'm sure Braden would say the exact same. All right, well, we'll head into off-market minute. Well, at the minute, we don't really have that many off-market. Well, I don't have many off-market because things are going so quickly. I will mention and quickly touch on, we had 2 properties that recently went under contract, unconditional. And they were both 3-bedders, which last year might have been a 5 or a high 4. And both of them sold for $645, which is quite amazing. One being in Waggaman and one being in Rosebery. So it's crazy to see what the market's doing now.
It is. It's definitely come up, 100%.
Yeah. Did either of you have any off-market things that you wanted to touch on? Or
currently, I've got 57 of 39 Kavanagh Street. That one's $495,000. That's a 3-bedder, 2-bathroom, 2-car spot. And that one's currently 7.5% yield with the valuation of up to $800, which will bring it up to 8.4% yield. So that one's going to be put out to a fair few people that I know of. Hopefully we can get it across the line. Otherwise, we will bring it to market early next year.
I've got a block of flats in Larrakia, a 4-pack. That one is probably a little under rented at the moment, but the potential for that's huge. So if you're looking for a block of flats, you can give me a call on that. I've got a 3-bed, 2-bath down in Paspaley Place in Cullen Bay, just waiting for the tenants to vacate so I can do a little tidy. I've got a couple of blocks of land in the Gardens. Titles are just issued. So if you're looking to get into something, towards the city and take advantage of the grants, you can certainly ring me about that one. There's 3 blocks there. They're ready to go.
Which would be a great opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. And the spot there is just, you can walk down to the golf course or into the city and build something there quite comfortably. And I've got a unit in Evolution on the 25th floor, which is spectacular views. So I kind of have a few things off market. I prefer to put them on market. So because, as you know, a lot of our inquiries are coming from interstate or buyers who are local that don't really know they're buyers until they see something and go, oh, that's exactly what I want. So trying to get everything online if I can at the moment.
Yeah.
No, 100%. Couldn't agree with you more there, Sasha. All right, what's on the market? We've all got a few. I'll touch on a couple really quickly, a few that we've got going at the moment. Braden and I actually have a couple auctions going, as does Sasha and Nathan. We've got 36 Nightcliff Road, which will be an auction next Wednesday. I'm very excited for that.
That looks gorgeous.
It's a 1,200 square metre block, 4x2, absolutely beautiful, in Nightcliff. So I'm really, really excited for that.
That should be a good auction.
Should be a great one. 4 of 87 Aurelia. I'll touch on that really fast. Had that on the market for 5 days, as Sasha's just said. Got a great result for my vendors, which I'm absolutely stoked about. And the reason why we got this great result was because we went on the market. You've got local demand as well as interstate demand. And then all that does is helps you move them up and get the best result. My favourite one, which I'm absolutely stoked and excited about, is 19 Maslin in Wanguri. This property has got it. If you're thinking about it, it's got it. 4 bed, 2 bath with a pool, granny flat, beautiful, just immaculate.
The finish on that's amazing.
Yeah.
How'd you go last night? Didn't you have a bit of a sneak peek on that?
We did. We had a sneak peek last night. We had 13 groups through.
Yeah.
Met a few of the neighbours, met a few of the hot buyers that I've been speaking with. But our first online open will be tomorrow, which I'm very, very excited for. So I'm sure you'll hear more about that next week.
Yeah, I saw it online. It looks really gorgeous.
So what do you guys have? Who wants to kick us off with a couple of things that you've got on the market?
I don't really have a lot on the market at the moment. I've literally I got a couple sold yesterday. So I had the 58 Kira Crescent, which I was talking about in the previous podcast. I've actually got an offer on that. The asking price was $480 for that, so we got pretty close to it, but it's only just gone under contract, so I can't disclose the price on that one.
Awesome.
And then I've also got a block of land in Farah, which is $269,000 for a 600 square metre block. So
that'll go soon. That will go soon, 100%. I look at all the blocks selling out the way of the parks. I know Dan's having a very good time out there, and there's lots of people looking to get in the market to use the grants as well. So I'm sure that'll be going very soon.
Yeah, I reckon it'll get some interest off it.
Yes, I'm running 4 auction campaigns at the moment.
The auction king, everyone. Sasha Smith there.
I'm running 2 open inspections Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and auction and opens on Saturday. I've got a gorgeous property in Perth Street, Bayview. She needs to get sold. She's bought something else. That one is going to auction next Saturday. Then I've got a property in Anula. This is just a get in, get dirty. It's solid. It's definitely going to sell. I'm working for the executor on that one. I've had a lot of locals get involved on that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. And I've also got 54 Progress Drive in Nightcliff on the corner. Big house, big block, room for cars and boats. And then I'm launching tomorrow a beautiful home at 14 Currajong Crescent, Nightcliff. I actually sold it to her in 2004, and she gave me the brochure with my face on it.
That's
I look
awesome.
like a baby.
That's awesome.
So after 25 years or something, here I am. I'm going to be back there selling it to her, or 20 years, selling it for her, and it's just getting styled today, and that will be beautiful. All my sellers are moving on, so don't be afraid of the auction process. If I meet you at an auction, I'll try and make it as easy as I can. But yeah, I love a good auction, Zayden. I love it. I know you boys have been getting involved.
I want to learn. I'm trying to learn as much as I can off Sasha because of how good she is at them. So
what I love most, I feel, in this competitive market is, to be fair, you can see your competitor. There's none of this smokes and mirrors behind, give me your best and final offer. You can clearly
100%.
see if you're going to have to buy it for an extra $500 for an extra 10 grand.
Exactly.
You know that the person's genuine, and I like that. And it's a nice clean for both parties. So,
Yeah, awesome. Well, we've got special guest here. I would say that you're the special guest today, Sasha. I'll just quickly ask you maybe to touch on obviously you've got great experience in the industry. What's your opinion on what's happening in Darwin, and what do you think's to come?
Well, I've been selling real estate now in Darwin for about 26 years.
Wow.
So I've seen quite a few cycles. This one feels really exciting. I love that the investors have finally recognised that Darwin has got these huge returns. We've sort of been stagnant for such a long time, and that's sort of spurred on the locals to get involved in our market. It's certainly with a lot of projects that are on the go. I don't believe that that's going to change. I think we're going to be quite solidly where we are. Don't know what those investors are going to do, but while the rest of the country's so expensive, where else are you going to put your money?
That's exactly right.
So I think that what we've got now, you're just going to have to get real and just face the fact that this is what it looks like for a while. So don't wait for it to
Will we be as expensive as Sydney, or maybe?
I don't know where we'll all live.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to touch on the stock market. Remember, this is not financial advice, and Braden isn't here today, so I'm taking over with a broken finger, if I could add that in there.
Take the reins.
Take the reins. So what I have learnt, I must say, about the stock market is the ASX are great at delaying news. So be patient out there. But I'll just quickly go on to what we've got. So we've got Axel, which is sitting pretty. Not sitting pretty. We're a little bit of a loss there, down about 500. HVY, we're doing quite well in that, which I'm sure you'll see up on the screen. We're up about 8 in that. IND we're up 1,200, and Zoo we're up about 12.5. So overall we're sitting quite good.
Yeah.
But next week when Braden's back, he'll touch on the stock market and give you a bit more of an insight into what he thinks is going on.
Yeah.
So
I think we've all got some of Braden's tips
We've
our shares.
We've all got some of Braden's tips. So fingers crossed, something goes big.
That's right.
Awesome. All right, the last part.
Fishing report.
Fishing report. First, before I go on to the fishing report, I'll try and make it short and wrap this up. Did either of you have anything else you wanted to touch on today?
No, I'm all good, man. I'm only pretty much going fishing this weekend.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How good.
And I like it when you all go fishing, because I particularly like it when they've been filleted and cryovac and then given to me in a bag and put in the office.
That's for you, Braden. Braden's actually out fishing today, so hopefully he brings us some fresh fillets. Awesome. Well, I'll quickly touch on it. I've been on a couple fishing trips actually lately. Not very proud of them because I took a few tourists out and I wasn't a very good guide, but it was great fun, great to get out, good to get away from the office. I definitely needed it, but I do have a few trips planned with Braden towards the end of this year, which I'm very excited about. So
Yeah, that'll be good.
Oh, actually, we went fishing the other day and we got a few pretty good threadies. Here's a photo of Wes and Jake holding up their thready. We didn't get many barrow, but we got a couple of small ones, but overall it was a pretty good trip. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up there, guys.
Excellent. Thanks for having me on board today. That was exciting. Good fun.
No drama, Sash. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming, Sasha. Thank you, everyone, for watching at home, and I'll see you at the next one.
Oh, yeah.